Today on the channel, Adventurous Ones, we're unboxing more DC Multiverse goodness. Because now it's time for the Build-A-Figure of Batman Beyond. From Batman Beyond. And it's the character, Blight. Welcome to the toy review. It's time we get started. Welcome back for another unboxing and review. I'm your host, as always, the master of all multiverses, and the reason why they're total shitfest at this very moment. I am so sorry. Joseph Michaels, the Adventurous Joe, at your services, and today we are unboxing and reviewing the Blight figure from Batman Beyond. Now, this is part of a Build-A-Figure. This is the final figure, actually, in the Build-A-Figure Batman Beyond wave and stuff, where you're basically building... What the heck is it that we're supposed to be building? Batman Future's End. Okay, it's supposed to be some kind of robotic cyborg or something that's supposed to look like Batman, but it's also got the Joker's face on it on the backside. So it's like, weird. Anyways, this is actually the final figure in the wave. Now, I normally don't do Build-A-Figures right away and stuff. I tend to try and get them all together first and then do a whole reviews on them and then unboxings and everything else in between. But considering that we're trying to get things put into, you know, out of storage and put away the figures and throw cardboard boxes out of here that we don't need, this is what we do now. So here we go. It only basically says Batman Beyond on the side here. It says nothing on here, and it shows you on the back the figures in the whole line and the Build-A-Figure itself and all the pieces that go for it. Now, these pieces here are basically the wings for the Batman Future's End. There we go. Uh-oh, is he stuck in there? There. Done. Now, as you can see, standard card and figure stand. Once again, not together, so you gotta pull them apart separate. Come on. And we're done with that. Popping Blight out of here because we got to clip these. There's one. There's two. There's three. I think we got them all except for one up here. Ouch. Ow! The struggle is real. The struggle is real. Now, one thing I noticed about these parts, okay, is when I saw a review a while back somebody did on these and stuff, the wing parts are very flimsy. Very flimsy. So if you're gonna do the Build-A-Figure, oh, we got one more we gotta clip. So if you're gonna do the Build-A-Figure parts, you gotta be careful with, ow, son of a. Never mind, I'm gonna clip that sucker from the front. I'm gonna be stubborn. I gotta be stubborn. There. Take that. Now, once again, much like other Build-A-Figure waves and stuff like that. Terrific. Get off. God. Annoying. one figure, one hand for the figure. Seriously. Annoying. Very, very annoying. Now we're going to put that aside because we're going to need it for the next Build-A-Figure later. Anyways, Blight's got the double knee joint going on and stuff. You can already see where it's already benting and stuff. So we're going to try and bend that a little further. And that's as far as he's going to go. Okay, so now we'll put his legs back down to normal sizing here. Foot articulation goes back about that far. You can push up about that far. Toe articulation goes up and down. Arm articulation is on a butterfly joint swivel. So he can move his arm back about that far and forward about that far. It can go up about that, back up like that. Watch the shoulder padding on it. Very loose shoulder padding for some reason. But I think it's mostly because of the butterfly joint part. But it can go around 360. Go up about that far, back down about that far. Elbow articulation, as you can see right here, is double joint, is got the pin joints in there and stuff. That tells you how old this figure is. It can do the double point like that. And back down again. And this is what I meant about the butterfly joint part, because you can push it back like that, like he's getting ready to slap somebody, you know. Leg articulation is swiveling here and there. Not very good though, but it swivels. Now for some reason, he is very lopsided. I don't know if it's because of his joints or whatever. He's got his head here and stuff, which you can pull this out. I love that all together. You can pull that out of there. Not on a joint of any kind and stuff. So you can pull that loose. Now, the question is, can we get him to stand? Or are we going to need the figure stand? Alright. Now, we've also got his left hand, which means you could take this part off of here if you don't want the glowing hand and stuff, and just have his normal left hand and go from there. Now the Build-A-Figure piece is these wings, these skeletal like robotic wings, mechanical like wings that go on the Futures End Batman Build-A-Figure. Now the wings, like I said, were very flimsy and stuff, because some people even snapped pieces off from here and stuff trying to attach this to the Build-A-Figure itself. Where many said, well, I've seen other reviews and I don't want to break these, you know, without taking a little time on them and stuff like that. So they left them off the figure, which is understandable. Now, like I said, normally I do Build-A-Figures in completion. Okay, when they're fully together and stuff, I will do the full wave of the figure. But since I'm trying to clear things out of storage, get things done finally and everything else in between, I decided I'm just going to do the Build-A-Figure when I get it all together. Okay, we can still film it and go from there. Now, as you can see, I've got him standing perfectly fine now. Okay, but there are times where he will fall over. Okay, so basically you want to keep the figure stand handy just in case. And the trading card, the collector's card, excuse me, is basically showing exactly what happened on the back of the package and stuff. And it shows you the Build-A-Figure all together. Now, this figure originally costed $24.99. Was it worth that? Well, considering Blight had another release where he was where it was just a single figure with a blast effect, a couple blast effects, and I think the same hand and stuff like that. Okay, and no Build-A-Figure pieces. And he was being sold for $22.99. the question is, was the $22.99 worth it if you didn't want the Build-A-Figure pieces? Or was it worth it because you wanted to do the Build-A-Figure? To me, honestly, I've said it before, if you take out the Build-A-Figure piece, it's just the standard figure. Standard stand, the collector's card, and one hand to change out. Not worth that price of $24.99, in my opinion. Luckily though, I did not pay $24.99 for this. This was at my Walmart on clearance for $6. So I paid $6 a long time ago and got this, and I just put it up, and I says when I get the rest of them, I'll do the Build-A-Figure and go from there. Anyways, let's hear your thoughts down in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments, and hit that bell notification so you miss on anything we got going on in 2025. There's a whole lot more on the way, and you don't want to miss out on a single thing we got going on, so hit that bell and set it to all. And speaking of things going on, we got our April giveaway going on right now. If you want to be a part of it, head over to that video. You got till April 28th to enter. If you listen to the rules of it, listen to how it's going to work, make sure in the comment section of that video you put in #ThePenguin, and you are entered into the giveaway. All entries must be in on April the 28th by midnight, okay? Eastern Standard Time, okay? Because after that, I close it out and no more entries. And that means, Chris the Comic Vet, if you even want to be a part of it, you better make sure you enter it this time before the deadline. So, until the next unboxing, till the next review, peace out. May the force be with all of you. And every last one of y'all have a safe, lovely, and beautiful week out there. Take care of yourselves, your family, your friends, your pets, loved ones in general. And be smart out there, people. We're not living in the safest times anymore. Don't do stupid shit out there that's going to get you badly hurt, hospitalized, or even worse, 6 feet in the ground forever, taken away from the family that loves and cares about you the most. Alright? Use your heads. Be smart. Stay safe out there. And get home safely to those that love and care about you. Alright? And every chance you get, you let them know in return how much you love and care for them as well. Because there are no second chances in life. Especially when you get taken out of life. Till then, take care. God bless to all of you out there. I'll see you all